And also it's like to say, to concerning the self, to make the pancake, it's yourself. It's that the result is look at the samsaras and how much samsaric the results. And someone's like making the pancake to others, too large, more is like I want to make the delicious to others. How I can to it's the result is the enlightened Buddha and Bodhisattva. Then when we check this consequence, two consequences or two goals, completely different. And compassionate, someone has a vast attitude, Bodhisattva's attitude, the mind of the enlightenment, to concern it to the others. This person itself is the genuine, principled person, and also it's like a lot of make happy to the others. Also others can take refuge into you. If this person is to making something, others can to put hope. This person's making pancake. Surely after I can to receive, because this person is a compassion, generosity, and also is discipline. There's naturally six transcendent. Then someone's very much selfish, very ego attitude, self-concern. This person is making pancake, but surely I need to concern him. This person's never to give me 100%. It's a selfish reason. Then there's no hopes to others, to you, us, and therefore it is very important to have vast attitude. It's called the vast attitude, the mind of the enlightenment. Mind of the enlightenment is, then this mind is the enlightened. I'm not a Buddha. Why I call my mind is enlightenment? But when we constantly benefit for the other sentient beings, this is the source of the enlightened mind. This is the like kind of image of the mind of the enlightenment. You are not ready, we are not ready yet. Our mind is like same as Buddha's mind, but it could be through this to become the same as Buddha's mind. Therefore, the mind of the enlightenment. This is the attitude. And then it's skillful attitude means it's like very much great method. It is like a kind of the fast, quickly. It is like this easily to ourselves to purify it, or it's like a kind of eliminate our ego, our like kind of negative emotions, or dualistic kind of the orientation is easily to eliminate, because it's like some skillful means using this and to practice pure perceptions. That is like kind of more secret mantra yanas. Now it's like the vast attitude of the bodhicitta or the compassion and the mind of the enlightenment. How we can to concerning, how we can to have intention, aspiration. That is like we need to think. That says there is no single beings in samsara, this immense ocean of the sufferings, who in the course of the time without beginning has never been our father or mother. When they are out, when they were our parents, these beings' only thought was to raising us with the greatest possible kindness, protecting us with great love, and giving us the very best of their own food and clothes things. And this attitude is very much we need. And of course, this is like a kind of the Buddhist perspective. But not only the Buddhist perspective. And most our kindness, it is the mother. Reality is 100%. Of course, sometimes we can to say in our West some problems. Oh yes, it's like I have problem with my mother. If I'm considering all the sentient beings like same as my mother, then I'm hated. I'm like kind of it's completely wrong. Why is it wrong? Because we can to say this person, you have a life. Oh yes. And how is it that your mothers and parents are to raise, to look after you? For example, sometimes parents has very much ignorant, very much like kind of the disturbing emotion strong. And of course, then they do something to them. Generally speaking, they love children very, very much. And sometimes they are beating, of course, after they're crying. When the anger is coming, they're beating and they're doing it. But after the emotional is go away, then they are crying. Almost they want to make suicide. Why I beat? Why I did something wrong? So parents, they give food, they give clothes, they give educations. They are very kind, very concerning. Obvious, of course, we can to look at the good parents. Is how we can to repair. In the Buddha's teachings, if you put mothers here, fathers here, and you carry to make the circumambulation, and this word, you cannot to pay the gratitude or the kindness. And there are like most kindness in our life. They give our life, they give our body, they give food, they give clothes, they give education. And also it's like when they are love to us, when they are compassion to us. And even we are children sick, the parents would to become die. It's, oh, my children sick, maybe something happened, I would to die before my children said. And someone says maybe would you like to parents to sick or children? And the parent immediately know if my children is not sick, the parents say we want to be sick, we want to be that. They can to spend their life sometimes like this. And therefore it's principally we are concerning sentient beings. It's like our mother said. Also that there's no existence of single sentient beings in this world without beings our parents, father and mother say. Sometimes maybe it's the truth. When is it's the without cause conditions, our consciousness. When is wandering into the samsara? We don't know really. Even the science is checking, Buddhist philosophies they checking. It's very difficult to say. When is the mind as we got it, a started mind, and then it's continue like kind of our this life. For example, every year we have a minimum is 360 day and night, 360 night we asleep, day and night we came. And then it's finally the end of the years we can just wow, like this. It's how many places we sleep, all this land. And then we can calculate 10 years, and how many day and nights we can do. Like this is we don't know, it's how it is the time is going on. And when is the mind, something happened, wander into the samsara, how many times are we reborn again and again and again, we don't know. And in the some text said it's all the, when we born the again, to all the what we got the Buddhist fleshes, to collect together, maybe it's become the size of the mountain mirror. And all the, if we can possible to collect our blood, pus, and cry tears to collect, maybe it's the amount of the Pacific Ocean. And like this, how many lifetimes we came to true. And each time when we reborn, we have parents. Without parents, we cannot reborn. And like this, then is when their parents to be, it's same as the current our parents. Like this, when you think that dear this to sentient beings, then it's maybe a little bit our compassion mind is coming. This is my mother, I need to take care. This is my father, I need to take care. Then easily to generate bodhicitta, it's compassion. But also is if you have problems, your parents, maybe who is your dear? Your wife or your husband or your children? or your brother, your sister, who is your dear. You consider that. For example, your dearest, your lover, you're like more concerned in your life. This person is very much you need it. If this person is going sick, going die, there's something happened, you will sufferings. And like this, then it's like, oh, my dear, this person, if this person be happy, I'm happy. If this person not sick, I'm happy. If this person sick, I'm be problem. If this person die, I'm pro. Like this kind of, we can use all sentient beings, my dearest. If they sufferings, why I need to be happy? I want happiness gift to them. And may all those my dear sentient beings to be quickly be free from the sufferings, to be quickly achieve the happiness. This is the vast attitude. And also we can to say this attitude is such a benefit for us. And someone sick, you to generate this attitude, sometimes getting better. When you have problem poverties, and like lack of the money, lack of the food, lack of the something, if you generate as such and the benefit, and if you have wish something to get, if you generate this kind of your wishes easily to be the fulfillment. Therefore we call the precious mind, jewel mind, extraordinary mind, virtual mind, accumulation mind, meritorious mind, mind of the enlightenment. And we need to like concerning like this. Then next, all of these beings who have been too kind to us want to be happy, and yet they have no idea how to put into practice what means about the happiness. The 10 positive action, none of them want to suffer, but they do not know how to give up the 10 negative actions at the root of all sufferings. The deepest wish and what they actually do thus contradict each other. Poor beings, lost and confused, like a blind man abandoned in the middle of the on empty plains, empty plain. It is like this, you know. Those kind of sentient beings, really, when they are our relative, friend, or families, they are very much kind of taking care to us, very much. And also now those our dear sentient beings, they have such a thick ignorance, disturbing emotions, very, very much. And according to that, they don't know the cause of the happiness. They don't know the cause of the sufferings. Of course, they have like kind of inner wish to all the time to be happy. Therefore, when we look at the sentient beings, everybody is running, busy, collect, hurting, beating, and killing each other. Why? Because everybody wants comfortable, everybody wants to this kind of to be happy. But they have, according that they're ignorant, they cannot create the cause of the positive. They cannot to get rid of the cause of the sufferings. For example, we can to say is like the 10 positive actions, 10 negative actions. These 10 positive actions, if you can to say someone's, do you know about the 10 positive actions? What do you mean? I don't know. What? Which pancake you can tell me? That's I don't know. Do you know the 10 negative actions? No, I don't. What do you mean? Maybe it is the religious word. What do you mean? And you don't know that I'm going to kill you. No, you can't to kill me. Oh, that is one negative actions. And then nobody can kill, okay? This is negative action. Those teachers are very much relaxed. Just fun with me. What can I do? Okay, break 5 minutes. Lunchtime, what time? 1 p.m. Okay. 10 minutes. Okay. continue, we can to chat, it's no problem. And do you have some questions, a little bit? Chat, okay? Vast attitude, something, okay? And because I'm sleepy, because they teachers, they distracted my mind. Also those handsome guys to put there like exhibition. All the girls is watching. They don't land to me that they are, please borrow me your ear. Okay. And also it's like it's here it says those sentient beings is really is like difficult to act in the positive things, like 10 positive actions. Is 10 positive actions to know is very, very important. And also it's like we can to say that generally, many spiritual friends, spiritualities, they have different discipline, moral discipline. I can't to do it. So I'm a democratic place. This 10 positive and 10 negative, it is not, it depends on the democratic. It is the relative realities. It's a relative reality. That is a very, very important to know about that ones. Like to stop killing, to stop the like kind of the stealing and doing the sexual misconduct, lying, harsh word. There is like a 3 relate to body, 4 relate to the verb, 3 to relate to the mind. Then this 10 negative action, if we try to abandon, you are slowly become the genuine persons. Really the source of the, I may say, if someone is follow these rules, if someone practice the 10 positive action, and someone's to give up the 10 negative actions, oh my God, so I can immediately take refuge in this person. Immediately, I can trust because this person's never kill, this person's never stole. Even I have the like kind of big treasures. I can truthfully can say give key, go to there. Very much honors it. Very much then it's like good persons. You can take immediately like kind of take refuge in. This person is not yet Buddha, but already is like kind of be the Buddha. Therefore, in our societies, someone is a follow to keep the 10 positive actions, and they are like try to avoid the 10 negative actions. Wonderful. And therefore, but then these sentient beings, they don't know that this number of this. If you say it's like kind of the 3 actions relate to your body, 3 positive actions relate to your body's. What? Maybe they say, oh yeah, it's like to stop the killing. And someone says, it's like to stop the killing is, religious belief. I don't want to take care, I want to kill. It's a very much stupid. You say this, I have many like made people say, okay, you kill 2 others. Hunting, fishing, killing animal, humans killing, you pleasure, you are happy. But someone's coming to you in the front of you, and I want to kill. Do you, which kind of feelings? No. This nobody's cannot kill him, but I want to kill others. And that is like a very much selfish. For example, we can to say someone's killing the insect. There's insects. And to killings, even the mosquitoes, biting the tongue, and then crush it. Yes, too big bat to miss it. If we can to say, so when we are like kind of very, very hungry timers, to something get the food and enjoy times, someone's coming to make the like sandwich, how much we are become the sad. How much when I get the food and someone's killed me and put with my food, I'm become the sandwich. And then it's not very nice. And exactly like this, of course, it's like, for example, animals, like cats and these things are killing to the others. But they are more like when they're hungry, they need food. Okay, they're killing. But sometimes the human existence is killing things very much pleasures. They, without knowing, humans is more intelligent. We can to analyze to the other's sufferings. And any sentient beings, ants, mosquitoes, cockroaches, everybody is like they have family, they have partner, they have house, they have relative, they have their own word. If you kill one, it's others how much is the sufferings. We have this attitude, this kind of, wow, wonderful, wonderful. It's like, for example, we can to say it's like there is one, I think Africa, there's one deer is falling into the mud and someone's taking out and to send. Wow, thank you, this person said. In Tibet, there is one group saw that one wolf, and the wolf is falling into the hole. It's under Cambo he sent me. And then they are taking out. If they don't take out, a wolf is dying there. But in the nomads, people's wolf is like their enemy, When they see the wolf, really they want to kill. Then they take out, we are scary, maybe they don't want to kill. But they took out and they sent free. And then we appreciate very much, wow, wonderful this person's, thanks. Because maybe this wolf is maybe mother of the baby. Baby is thinking about the food. Like this, to killing is anyway is not very good. Stealing, absolutely very bad. It's the negative action. It's the kind of cause of the sufferings. And this is also to stealing. For example, we lost €1, 1 cent. I lost that. How much we suffering? It is like kind of, this year I was in Portugal, someone took my wallet, passport, everything. At that moment, I looked at my mind, it's almost desperate, angry, and why they took the wallet and everything. And then it's like, what can I do now? What can I do? What can I do? It's running. And then I go out to this museum, this place, and then it's thinking, but it's like certainly someone said, this is your passport, and give me back. But it's in Spain, it was Portugal, I think, but one tourist area is very dangerous. But they kindly, they took out, there's no money, they give back. Okay, I got all the passport, identity card, everything. But that moment is, I'm checking my mind is, really is, I need to dedicate, I need to become calm, but it's very difficult. Like exactly if we can stall into the others' things, is how much others is much sufferings. And they are same, losing things, they're much, but when we stalling things, we are very happy. And it's like this. But if someone's to understand others, to stop like this, he's talking about positive and the negatives. And then we sense, those sentient beings is like really is ignorant. They have such like kind of we call the childish sentient beings here. Childish means like 1 month, 2 months child we can send to here. These children, whatever they got to eat, poison or medicine or food, they eat. Because they don't know like this. Therefore, childish sentient beings, they don't know what is the cause of the happiness, what is the cause of the sufferings. And then it's like mind has a strong wish to be happiness, but action is all the time just negatives. And then it's like wish, actions very much contradicted each other. Then we need to help to them. I want to practice Dharma. Then if I become enlightenment, maybe I can to make it like kind of limitless emanations to help to them. And I want to be enlightenment quickly to benefit for them. And then it's like we need to eat also lunch. It's not there, it's okay. Sonam daya tamche sikpanye thomni nye buddhanam pangye shekana jevalan tripaya sapan sol drogan drova sho